and your surround. All right, y'all. I got one story for y'all. We talking about Lil Durk, OTF Jam. Why Lil Durk will be in the same cell that Larry Hoover left from in ADS, Colorado, when his trial done. OTF Jam. They saying that he is the PW1 up in there, and they saying that Jam is on the case of Lil Durk. And I'm gonna explain why that they saying it, man. So make sure you smash that like button so this video can get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook Market, Bayzoo, hook it up. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I will be live tonight. I will be going live regular tonight, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. All right, y'all. So the paperwork had came out, and the paperwork said that it was a PW1 that was explaining that Lil Durk was willing to pay him to kill O Block members and kill Richo and whoever else that Lil Durk didn't like. And they said that Bonomo was with him, and they went to go and buy the hot cars and everything. Now, everybody been trying to figure out who is this PW1. They saying that it's Jam. All right, so I got to take it back. I got to take it back because I talked to a person, you know what I'm talking about, and they was in a car with Jam, and he tried to throw them under the bus for a switch when he got locked up. After he got locked up, he disappeared in the system. All right, y'all. So OTF Jam was in his car. He was in his car, coming from one of his spots. He don't trust a lot of people, but he trusts this guy. So he told this guy, I don't know if it's his real cousin blood or if it's just a friend. He go and pick Jam up. He drove Jam down 79th. He said some unmarked cars that was behind him, tinted up and everything, trucks and every motherfucking thing. So he noticed that it was law enforcement now, that it's the feds or undercover detectives, U.S. Marshals. He said that Jam told him to bust a left. So they end up busting the left. When they bust the left, they had the police had boxed them in right before State, like Wabash, in between Wabash and State, boxed them in. Mm-hmm. And he said that when they had came up to the car, because they already knew they was looking for Jam, they had a red flag on them, arrest on site, and they was watching them. So when they grabbed them, say that Jam told the people that, man, this ain't my pipe, cuz said it out loud in his face. That ain't my pipe, blood. I can't take no pipe, blood. Ooh. Take your weight. The shit that the Chicago nigga do if he on parole and papers and they ain't trying to go back. So that was that then, right? So after Jam got locked up for that gun, you see one mug shot, and that's the mug shot of the police station. And then the county, and he disappeared. He was still on parole, so he was supposed to go to IDOC for his parole time. He disappeared. Then, after he disappeared, right, now the Lil Durk them shit come up, and everybody saying that it's Jam. I'm talking about OTF members, THF, everybody said it was Jam, bro. Not the internet. They know that it's Jam, and they saying that it's Jam, And then, after that, motherfuckers like, Jam gonna come out if it ain't him. If it ain't him, Jam gonna come out on a phone call, on a live phone call, not no page dropping comments talking about some, oh yeah, ooh. No, Jam gonna come out, bro, with his voice and be like, nah, quit playing with me, right? So everybody know that. So it was on the couch. Shout out to him. It was an on the couch interview, and he asked about Jam, OTF Jam. Now, OTF Jam, everybody know where Jam from. OTF Jam is from MTV 79. No matter how long you been gone, just in case people be like, he been gone, though. Hey, look, no matter how long you been gone, bro. Rio been gone for 13 years. Boona was gone for 12 years. Gyro City Dawn was going to come back home. Slim was gone for 13 years. He came back to No Limit. Tay Savage came back to his hood and still a big homie. You know what I'm talking about? So we ain't going to make that no excuse of, oh, man, Shorty them. Nah, bro. Jam to put in overtime, overload work like Mad Max around that bitch. They would have said it. But I got the video. I'm going to let y'all watch it down. Back to you.
I was doing my little research and all that, man. Like, the people was telling me, like, this is OTF Jam original hood, man.
This is MTV. Hey, look.
That's 2 MTV.
We gonna answer that question for you. Hey, look, we gonna answer that
that Jam original hood, how many years he been bumped? How many years?
It been a long time. It was like 10 or
Okay. For the whole 10 years. It's hot.
And we gonna clean this up, gang. Ain't nobody from our hood OTF though, gang. Folks in them cool in the game. Well, we burning.
So when they did that, it also let me know that Jam is cooperating against Lil Durk. That's his hood. He, like I said, he put in Burke like Mad Max. Anybody will tell you from the streets. So then, you know, he did an interview and he was talking about Lil Durk, man. And this is why people so hurt about Jam, because Lil Durk looked out for this man. I'm gonna play these 2 videos, and he was asked about FBG Cash murder and his response. So we're gonna watch these videos, then I'm come back to y'all.
Yeah, because he's super solid, bro. Like a lot of niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? He said Jam get out that jam and give him 50, he ain't gotta ask again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta ask shit, bro. He said he gave you 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fact. But shit, can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't even?
No, I ain't gotta get into all that, but bro made sure that he made a way for me to be straight, like he's saying that I asked him, you know, like shit. Clear, cop, all of that. Just let me take care of anything I can take care of. You know, like, it's still up.
That's what we do.
Lil Durk just better hope that Jam don't tell him that 50 was for going to murder somebody, man. God damn, man. He gonna be in the cell next to Hoover. He was asked about Cash in this interview. Shout out DJ Films, man. If you want to watch the whole interview, go to DJ Films, man. It's on his channel, man.
People on the internet, they don't be knowing what's really going on. Like, but you know, some people on the internet, they was like, oh man, it sounds like Jam took a shot at FBG Cash, you know what I'm saying, with the AirTag shit. Like people that don't know, yeah, like how you feel about people that just like spectate on the internet about shit like that?
Man,
What do you mean? What?
We trying to like get that shit and do shit. It's just entertaining. It's bigger. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing on social media. It's bigger than that, though. You know what I'm saying? People just think it's entertainment. Like, people need to slow down that type of shit. They say, I ain't even know that. On some real shit, you saying that? I ain't even know that extra shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even know that until you just telling me that. Cause I ain't know. I don't be looking at motherfuckers' pages.
Well, y'all asked me to find out who PW1, man. They said PW1 is a prosecutor witness too. It's a witness for the prosecutor out of California, because this is where the paperwork dropping from. So we'll see, man. That's what they saying. I had to look into it, but it all makes sense, man. Cause MTV, the whole MTV shorties now, MTV Cash now, that's where they from over there, bro. I looked up to Jam before this shit, bro. So they know something that we don't know. And then, you know, all the rest of the people that saying that then Jam disappeared, man. Jam would have been on a parole violation. We can't find his name nowhere. I know his government, y'all do too. It's all over the internet. Like, where in the world is Carmen Sandy Jamo, man? We don't know, you know. But I do think Lil Durk, man, will be in the cell that Larry Hoover was just in, and ADX, man, after this, man. He got too much shit to answer to. He got to answer to for the Marley and AJ still about that murder.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast vlog, and this is Raw Dope Podcast, and I'm your host, Ham 5000, and I'm in the building, man. Hey, listen, I'm glad y'all tapping with me, man. It's rush hour, so I decided to jump on here, and just to give you an update, Lord Durk update. They said the P1, you know, witnessing one is officially jammed. Some paperwork came out. We're going to get into the Pooh Shiesty thing and the Finesses2tymes. And also, we're going to get into a little bit of politics, see what President Trump talking about. If you just stepped in the building, please hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. This is out today. Trenches News has reported that P1 in the OTF, the Lil Durk OTF case out in California, they saying OTF Jam is officially working. Say Jam been locked up for some months. They can't find Jam. Nobody knows where he at in the system. He got locked up with a blick, and he just, you know what I mean? He on the shit, and it's looking real sticky for him. So when that Chicago news come out, man, I tap into Trenches News and see what he talking about. And this is all over the internet, by the way. Trenches News is not the only one that's reporting on this OTF thing with Durk and them. But Trenches News is like little Durk and OTF biggest haters. Like he just loves to see people go to jail. That's his thing. But he reported he dropped this kind of story first. Cause I mean, I think he, working with the feds or some shit type shit. And by him doing that, he gets news like Whack 100. See, dudes like Whack 100, DJ Vlad, Trenches News, they just be getting news from out the sky. And some of it being, most of 80% of it be real shit. You know what I mean? They get it out the sky. I don't know how them boys get it. I don't know what connection they got. They got some serious connections. They got some serious paperwork people, or they just hot as a motherfucker. Let's go.
His retaliation, his brother. Then they saying that it's 2 more guys that got killed at a gas station in West Inglewood on 59th Street. Got knocked out their shoes. Then the cash possibly, and more. And whoever PW1 is, shit, he told them that he paid already, and that's conspiracy. Y'all conspiring to murder. They can get Zoo them for that if they wanted to. Y'all conspiring, y'all plotting murders online and shit. Y'all using online to further y'all criminal enterprise, bro. They always say it when they come out, man. But y'all get in the comments and let me know, man, what y'all think about these videos, man. Make sure you go and check out the whole video, man. DJ Films, man. That's the guy name. He the only one that I see interview Jam. And then War With Us, the song that Jam got. He describing like as if he put them in a motherfucking chart like the feds be doing. DD be doing this. Boona Mo be paying the shorties. Lil Durk the voice. If he say bliss, the bliss. That's what PW1 said. Lil Durk said bliss and he was gonna bliss, but the police was out there. Like it's just crazy, man. These guys rapping about this shit and then it's coming out in paperwork like damn near it's real. Like a lot of people might know that it ain't real, bro, but if you from the streets or you been around them guys, like I said, Zoo know who told because he know who was on that thread with him. Boona Mo know who was on that thread. Durk already know who was on that thread and all them, man. Oh, and the Fed said that they won't be giving up the paperwork to Lil Durk until 1 week, man. So they going to have about a 1 week or 2 week span, man, before the witness. They said they don't want the witness to die, and the jury will be secret. It'll be a secret jury. They probably won't even be in the courtroom because they scared that, they'll be tampered with or their lives in danger, man. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Hey, make sure you go and get life insurance, man. It's very important.
Damn, yo. I feel for Lil Durk, bro. I feel for Lil Durk, bro. Like that shit. Before we get into the Pooh Shiesty shit, we just gonna get into more of my man Durky, yo. Can y'all hear me how I sound out there, man? If you're in the comment box, drop a comment, please. Tell me how I sound. Lil Durk, damn Durk. Like that shit with Durk is vicious. Yeah, that's good. I sound good. You know what I mean? Durk, I feel bad for Durk. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I feel bad for Lil Durk, bro. I do. Cause you getting all this shit, man. They going through this shit. Like, this shit is just terrible. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Well, I see that. This is bad, bro. Durk got a lot of tough shit going on, bro. They got a lot of shit going on, bro. Durk got a lot of shit going on. Durk got a lot of shit going on, bro. He got a lot of shit going on, bro. That shit vicious with Durk, bro, because, man, like, you know, I gotta say this. Lil Durk and them was beefing, right? They from the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody know what happens in the trenches, right? So Lil Durk and them, they from the trenches. They blew up. They blew up in the mix of being in the gang. They blew up in the mix of wars. You know, Chief Keef came out. He brought all them dudes out, and before them niggas even drop a rat, they was toting guns. So I want people to understand that, you know, with this OTF thing, you got to really understand that to really get this. So if Little Durk in them, you know, Lil Durk came out about 14, 15 years ago, about 33. Came out when he's about 17, 18 years old. This is what you want. The whole thing is Chirac. All these niggas was between the ages of 15 and 20, you know, when they came out. A lot of them dudes. So a lot of them dudes blew up. So what I do totally understand is that Little Durk in them was born into gangland, and Chicago gangs date back to the 60s, late 50s. So these kids grow up in this gangland. Now they get an opportunity to blow up. But before they blow up, these beefs are going on. There are people being killed. The next crew of people being killed. It's just a bunch of killings, a bunch of beefing. The shit happening in the jail. The shit happening on the streets. So now you blow up. You blow up and you start bringing niggas with you. In the mix of you bringing niggas with you, some of your niggas getting hit is shit that got to be handled. You know, because you bring a bunch of dudes with you, dudes got to go home. And when dudes got to go home, they active. Everybody can't hide down Atlanta being in Florida with you. So Durk try to look out for a lot of niggas. And also Durk was a gang member. And because Durk was a gang member and he tried to look out for a lot of niggas, it was just bad business. It was just a pot of gumbo willing to boil over. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole mess. You know what I'm saying? The leadership ability to that shit spiraled out of control. So the gangs start having more power than niggas with money. You know what I mean? Like Durk had the money, he was able to do that, but the gangs had more power because nobody was saying pipe this shit down and we'll get around to it. So now Durk's facing life in prison, and a lot of those boys gonna flip because Durk can't do nothing for them. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Durk home and he paying for their lawyers, send him, he can't do nothing for him. He in the same situation them niggas in. So now it's like every man on some tip will say yourself. Durk is the person that they want. Everybody else is just pawns on the chessboard. So I just hope Durk, I think it was stupid the move that his legal team did, knowing the type of games that, you know, the feds play. I think his legal team need to get it together and focus on the fight and dig in the crates and get some private investigators to try to find out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They need to get some people. They need to start working before January, before they throw this boy. You understand what I'm saying? Before they throw this boy. You know what I mean? Before they throw this boy. You know what I mean? Before they throw this boy. And I pray that Durk has a legal team that know the feds. I hope Durk got a legal team that's ready to fight the feds, for real. You know what I mean? He probably need Diddy lawyers. You know what I mean? Real shit, because I don't want him going in there with some dudes that just took his millions of dollars, because Lord Durk in a lot of shit, bro, and that shit vicious. That if he was ever in Illuminati, nigga, I'm quite sure he a sacrifice. Let's go. So we gotta get into Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty, my man. So this ain't about to be no fuck shit about Pooh Shiesty. But what is Whack 100 and them talking about? What is Whack 100 and them talking about? That I want his new song, real shit. I do. I don't know why the been doing time in jail and then people just come out the blue and just say, "Oh, he's snitching." Everybody snitching now. What the fuck?
He has only been a free man for about 4 days, and the internet is already accusing him of snitching. This is like the fastest I've ever seen the internet put accusations on somebody. It usually takes about 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe a month of the honeymoon phase after you are released. This time around, man, they got right to it. Pooh Shiesty just served a 5-year sentence because Pooh Shiesty was accused and convicted of shooting and robbing the man whose vehicle he was renting. So Pooh Shiesty was renting like a McLaren or some super expensive car, and the dude was like the plug. So the dude said, "Hey man, when you drop off the money for the car rental to extend, I'm gonna have some marijuana and some Jordans for you," because Pooh Shiesty requested it. So when they linked up, instead of an exchanging money going smoothly, Pooh Shiesty ended up shooting and robbing the men that he was supposed to just drop off the money for the car rental. Now, Pooh Shiesty did 5 years for that. Now, Pooh Shiesty and his defense was, when I pulled up, they tried to rob me, so I robbed them. Pooh Shiesty and the snitching allegations first occurred when WAC 100 discovered that Pooh Shiesty took a proffer agreement, and this was about 3 years ago. But the snitching allegations kind of went away once WAC 100 had Pooh Shiesty's lawyer on his live stream, and they kind of sorted out the details.
Made by the government, okay? And the streets, when they hear proffer, right, automatically assume cooperation. And I'm going to tell you why. If one goes to Google and puts in government factual proffer, the verbiage of that is a government factual proffer is a meeting between a criminal defendant or witness and the government where the defendant shares information with the government in exchange for limited immunity.
Pooh Shiesty does have a proffer agreement, but his daddy, his lawyer, Pooh Shiesty himself came out and said, no, in that proffer, he didn't tell on anybody. He just took credit for what he did, and he left it at that. His lawyer, right, Ronan, would take to Instagram, and he will respond back to this live stream. He even joined his live stream, by the way, to respond back. But before this live stream, he responded back on Instagram, letting WAC know that Pooh Shiesty did not tell. They responded back, and they said, this is 100% fake. WAC 100, there is no paperwork that will say Pooh Shiesty said a word about anything on anything. In fact, none of the three charged gave proffers on anything about anything. This is just a straight mistruth. They all took pleas to the same crime of one count of a possession of a weapon during a drug crime. None of them gave a proffer about anything. It was a straight plea, with all of them having the other three life felony counts dismissed. But why bother with facts? Just throw something out for clicks. I believe WAC 100 talked to Pooh Shiesty's daddy on the phone. They kind of sorted out details. But fast forward 3 years later, Pooh Shiesty gets released.
Right.
And WAC 100 goes on DJ Academic's stream last night. And he tells academics, hey, listen, man, my exposers, they've been sending me information. They're telling me Pooh Shiesty told on two people. I don't know. You know me. When I'm ready to go, I'll go. But I actually like Pooh Shiesty, so I'm not trying to release it.
Right.
Now, what that tells me is WAC 100 knows exactly. WAC knows every detail of that paperwork they're supposed to send him. But WAC is a mastermind, and WAC is somebody who will sit on information and kind of wait for your move, all right? So after WAC 100 revealed that on Academic Stream last night, Pooh Shiesty and his team got to work, right? They began to move frantically.
Crazy. So I gotta go in there tomorrow and see. Look,
Damn. He posted Pigway.
I got circlings on paper.
bro, this is a real operation, bro. Nigga, I got 51 spies. Then you got the exposers. We got paralegals, we got attorneys, we got PI, we got all. Bro, you looking at am I capping? Look, I haven't even had a chance to respond, but what? You see they have me. Look, you reading it. They got the PDFs. I don't even want to open the PDFs.
Yo, WAC.
They done found everybody proper.
WAC, please just delete this message thread, man.
Bro,
Pooh Shiesty
whoever victim 1 and 2 is, listen, bro. Look, bro.
This nigga WAC 100 is very, very disturbing.
But I will tell you this: that when we had his attorney on, didn't I send you the link? You got it.
WAC. Pooh Shiesty one of the good ones, man. There's no.
Listen to me, bro.
Yeah, WAC crazy, yo.
I did my due diligence and brought his attorney. Is this it? Yeah, here you go. You got it. I sent it to you yesterday. I brought his attorney to my channel for 2 hours. I was look, when you go over that, look, you got it. I did this 11 months ago. What? The attorney was supposed to send something to clear a part up. He gave me his word. And I knew if he said it, it was either going to clear it or it was going to show some
So Wack is telling academics, I mean, they send it to me. I don't know. I haven't read it, but I don't know. Ain't looking. But here's the thing. I don't know Wack good enough, man. And yeah, listen, Up might be mad at me, bro. All right, Wack might be mad at me that I say this, bro. All right, but Wack, just call me, okay? You feel me? All right, if you don't like this. Wack knew that paperwork back and forth. Wack knew that paperwork better than Pooh Shiesty. The attorneys knew that. Wack knew that paperwork better than Pooh Shiesty knew that paperwork. Wack read that proffer agreement 20,000 times. Wack hopped on that call knowing every single detail of that case. But Wack was kind of playing like, I don't know. Which is why Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, he made a response video. Because, again, this was before Wack even officially said, hey, yo, Pooh Shiesty snitched. But the lawyer kind of already knew where things were going. So the lawyer, like, got ahead of the story, and he made an Instagram response to Wack 100, kind of calling out Wack 100, and even calling Wack 100 names.
All right, let's talk more on Wack 100. I can see where he gets his name because he is Wack. The allegation that Pooh gave up information in this case is so idiotic. Even when he's reading it, DJ Academics is saying what a moron he is. It is next level how stupid he is. Now, if we're saying he's just doing it for clout, if we're saying he's just doing it for views, I would think, okay, that's an excuse. But it really isn't. I really do think he's very stupid. So, long story short is, Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams gave up no one. Absolutely no one. We never cooperated with the government whatsoever. The paperwork that he's reading is that our defense was that we blamed the alleged victims, that the victims were trying to hold up and rob Pooh and his crew, and that's why the guns came out. The victim said, I don't have a gun, I never owned a gun, and through our investigation and the evidence, we found not only did he own a gun, he had a firearm box in the trunk with ammunition in the trunk. Both of these alleged victims were total liars, totally full of shit. And that's why, instead of getting 10 years, the judge gave him under 5 years for a shooting case. Not because of any kind of, he cooperated. He didn't cooperate with shit. What was cooperation was the amazing work of his lawyer, me, along with Sam Zengane. I don't want to forget Sam. See my clock in the back. You know what time it is. I don't want to forget my friend Sam, because Sam assisted in the case, but absolutely not one single defendant in that case flipped on anybody because there was no one to flip on. They said Pooh was the shooter. They said one of the other guys was the shooter. None of them flipped on anybody. We all went ahead with it. We took the plea, which I wanted to go to trial. I thought it was a good trial as well, but we took the plea, and the judge ended up giving us just under 5 years, and with good behavior and an RDAP program, he got out in about 3 and change. So Wack 100, just to recap, Wack 100 is a moron, and what he is reading is as stupid as it sounds. That is all for now.
I think the lawyer messed up.
Popeye's $6 big buck.
Now, what y'all think, man? Like, what y'all really think? I don't believe that shit, man. I believe little Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty a young dude. You know what I mean? That profit plea, they said in the feds that if you take one of them, you go into that profit hearing, don't say shit, don't make no eye contact, don't say nothing, because any of that shit can make you look fucked up. But Pooh Shiesty young, he never been in the feds before. I'm quite sure he went off of any advisement that his lawyer gave him. And Pooh Shiesty, you know, I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. He's got to show me black and white. They got to put black and white right there on the front line and show me, man. Shout out to Pooh Shiesty. Welcome home, Pooh Shiesty. I don't believe Pooh Shiesty did no rat and shit. These internet niggas is out of order. We're constantly throwing young black men under the bus. They even played with Larry Hoover. Like, who the fuck is you to bring up allegations on somebody? If a motherfucker told on somebody, the person they told on got the right to put them out there, got the right to bring the allegations out. You don't have the right to do that unless you got black and white, or you seen the motherfuckers hit the stand like Woody or Nicky Barnes. You seen this shit with your own 2 fucking eyes. If you don't got black and white, if you don't got audio, and you wasn't in that fucking courtroom, bro, you can't put that bone out on nobody, bro. You can't put that fucking bone out on nobody, bro. You ain't got no fucking black and white. You ain't got no audio, or you wasn't in the courtroom, bro. Or you wasn't in the courtroom. You cannot say that about a person. You could believe, you could think, you could feel away, but you can't treat that motherfucker like a rat. You can't treat a motherfucker like a rat. You cannot treat a motherfucker like a rat, bro, without concrete evidence. And whacking them niggas don't be having concrete evidence, bro.
And Troy Ave, like, took the stand to say, no, like, it was self-defense. I didn't kill my friend. He's lying on me. And they called Troy Ave a rat for that because Troy Ave wrote a statement and said, no, I did not do this. He's lying on me. They said Troy Ave was a rat for that. So if Pooh Shiesty was arrested for shooting and robbing 2 victims, and then those victims said, we ain't have no guns, but then Pooh Shiesty like tells the court, no, they did have guns on them. They did have the drugs on them. They had guns and drugs on them. They had guns. And that got his sentence reduced. The street dudes would say that's telling, that's snitching, right? Because you're supposed to come and beat your case. You're supposed to, but you said those people had a gun, right? You said, yo, they had this on them when they said they didn't have it on. In the streets, from what I've heard, right, there ain't no such thing as snitching back. If somebody snitch on you first, you can't snitch on them back. So I think the lawyer revealing that information kind of gave Wack 100 all the ammunition he needed, because you kind of put it in a gray area now to where it's left up for debate. Kind of like Gunna or Young Thug. Once you put the conversation in a gray area, you're going to have people who think he told, and you're going to have people who believe he didn't tell. But now you essentially now give Wack 100 all the power to kind of litigate this, right, online. Instead of just saying, hey, Pooh Shiesty did not tell, leave it at that. You gave too much information from my perspective. Now, like, that's my guy. Like, I love him. Like, we are cool. He has the courtesy to DM me back whenever, I ask him legal questions. But I just don't agree with giving that much information.
And the alleged victims, that the victims were trying to hold up and rob Pooh and his crew, and that's why the guns came out. The victim said, I don't have a gun, I never owned a gun, and through our investigation and the evidence,
I don't think that's snitching.
He owned a gun. He had a firearm box in the trunk with ammunition in the trunk. Both of these alleged victims were total liars, totally full of shit.
That's what we do. The street people lie to law enforcement. The victim said, we ain't had no guns. You telling me, Brad, this one guy, not gonna call you out your name, you and Pooh decided to tell the truth. The streets don't tell the truth, Brad. To Brad, anybody home? I really want to call you out your name, but I'm not. R&B has me on not calling people out their name punishment 24 hours. I'm not gonna do it, Brad. But you just admitted, it's more, y'all. You just admitted that the victim told the police, hey, we ain't had nothing. But you're saying your defense was to tell the police they had guns. Pooh Shiesty, you're saying, got with you. And you guys is telling the police, when they said we ain't had no guns, just y'all did. Ain't do that, Brad. No, this ain't Harvard. The closest thing to Harvard we come is Harvard Park, and that's 6 Deuce Wheels. Shout out, little man. Listen, Brad, you just put the noose around your Pooh Shiesty neck. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna insinuate, but I'm gonna keep playing this. This is loud.
That's why instead of getting 10 years, the judge gave him under 5 years.
So because he told on the victim, instead of getting 10, the judge gave him under 5. Hey, this is Brad. This ain't me. Go.
Did the victim get locked up? Did the victim get locked up?
Not because of any kind of, he cooperated. He didn't cooperate with shit.
He didn't cooperate. Brad, Earth to Brad, when you tell the DA, AUSA, whatever you want to call them, hey, they had guns. And they're saying, we didn't have guns. Yes, they did have guns. That's called cooperating, Brad. Let's keep it going.
What was cooperation was the amazing work of his lawyer, me, along with Sam Zegade. I don't want to forget Sam. See my clock in the back. You know what time it is. I don't want to forget my friend.
I ain't going for that, what?
See my clock in the back.
I ain't going for that because basically he's saying Pooh Shiesty. Now this is what Wack's saying. Pooh Shiesty gets locked up. He goes to pay the dude for the rental contract, buy some weed and some J's. Pooh Shiesty saying when he get there to do it, the niggas pulled out guns, try to rob him. Him and his man's right there. His man's pull out. It gets into a shootout. Boom. Pooh Shiesty get locked up. They say Pooh Shiesty shot one of the niggas. He tried to rob him. The feds picks up the case. Pooh Shiesty get booked. Say he has a profit hearing. You know what I'm saying? He has a profit hearing. The lawyer saying, hey, listen, this was a self-defense case. If they not victims, they came to rob him. And in the process of robbing them, they had protection because he's a rapper and they got into a shootout. You get what I'm saying? So all this attempted murder, conspiracy to rob, all this shit is flamboyant. That's what lawyers get paid for. That's what lawyers get paid for. I don't see Pooh Shiesty being sent up or niggas sending him up because it seemed like him and his lawyer put together a play. You get what I'm saying? It sound like, you know, and check this out. If you Pooh Shiesty and you're a rapper, that's what you're a rapper. You from the streets, you're a rapper, right? And you out here buying expensive cars. Cause I knew that shit didn't sound right. Like, I'm like, yo, Pooh Shiesty want to rob a nigga. You know what I mean? When the shit first happened, like, Pooh Shiesty the hottest rapper out right now. Pooh Shiesty can just book a show and get 50,000. It don't make no sense for Pooh Shiesty to be robbing. Pooh Shiesty, before he got locked up, was hot. Or he was on fire, so I know he was making hundreds of thousands of dollars weekly. So just going to rob somebody and throwing your whole fucking career away, I just don't think them niggas that idiotic because they getting money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they think they're gonna rob a nigga that's renting them a car, a regular nigga, and get away with it. I don't think so, bro. I just don't think so. I wasn't there when it happened. All I know is what motherfuckers is saying. So I just don't think Shorty would do it like that. You know, I looked at a documentary on his father and his background. It's like his background and, you know, facing what he facing, it wasn't that serious. But if them niggas was planning to pay the nigga for the rental car and buy some weed and some tennis shoes and niggas try to rob him, do you think that Pooh Shiesty should have went to jail for the rest of his life? And they comparing it to Troy Ave. Nah, the difference between Troy Ave is him and dude was in that party. And like dude said, they came in a party looking for some smoke and approached the motherfucker and shit got ugly. You get what I'm saying? If he was just in a party and then he's saying, yo, you know, I didn't kill my man, but in his situation, you had this beef and you was carrying this beef on. And because of your beef, it got your man killed. And you came in this party trying to, you know what I'm saying? You started trouble with these people. You get what I'm saying? You started trouble with Tax Stone, and that's what happened. So it's two different scenarios. I don't think that's no telling shit Pooh Shiesty did, especially if you know my life on the line and these niggas just try to pull me a move. Nah, bro. If Pooh Shiesty and another nigga had words in the club and they pulled guns out on each other and started shooting and motherfuckers got shot, no, Pooh Shiesty can't say shit. Pooh Shiesty can't say shit. But if you going to go, somebody rob you, you going to the motherfucking thing to handle your business. You don't think these niggas on some robbing shit. These niggas get on some robbing shit. Boom, shootout go down. These niggas tell on you, tell the police that this shit happened. You get with your lawyer and you tell your lawyer what really happened, and your lawyer find a way to get you out of that shit. Pooh Shiesty still went to jail. He still went to jail. If he was that much of a victim, nigga, they would have gave him probation and let him walk, man. You know what I'm saying? Their lawyer worked some shit out. Them boys ain't send each other to jail. He ain't telling none of his co-defendants. Like, come on, man, let's be real.
I got black friends. Let's keep going. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, what do you guys think?
What do you guys think?
Names that aren't in like profiles, bro. If I seen you in my comment section calling Troy Ave a rat before, if you come, well, I will smack you through the screen if you comment, "Oh, Pooh Shiesty different though." I don't know. I'm not a street dude. I'm still gonna listen to Pooh Shiesty music. You know, Pooh Shiesty is our only hope to save us from the women dominating hip hop this year. Okay, we need Pooh. So I don't care. I'm if he did snitch.
Sure.
But I want the streets, civilians. We gotta sit this one out. I want the streets to answer. Do y'all think that Pooh Shiesty told? Let me know in the comment section. All right. And if you're still watching, man, click on this video right here, somewhere on my screen, somewhere here or so, right, where this famous female rapper got exposed as an international escort is really bad. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. And if you're still watching and you want to
Yeah, man, this is crazy, yo.
Introducing Ninja Trader Pro,
This
a
is crazy.
platform built for the reality with powerful.
Right now, I'm in a dog fight with the exposers for the first time.
About what?
Pooh, Shiesty.
Oh, God.
Because, you know, about a year ago, I got his attorney to come on my YouTube channel.
Okay, and yeah, I saw some titles about this, but I don't know. So why do you think that he might be Brad?
No, I actually defended him.
Oh.
When it, you know, when it hit the fan, I defended him. I brought his attorney on there, and we was clearing it up. But his attorney was supposed to send us some documentation of something I was kind of skeptical. He never sent it, but I just like didn't think nothing about it. But now that he's come home, my whole team, they own me. Like they're on me. They sending me all these documents and all this stuff. So I went in here today on Clubhouse and I heard them out, and I'm seeing what I'm seeing, but it's kind of like if I'm coming to you, right, to buy some drugs or whatever I'm coming to do, right, and then I'll rob you or I'll shoot you or whatever, right, and then they take me into custody, and I tell them that I went to Adam because he was gonna sell me some lean. But then you end up getting indicted after that. So I kind of think whatever paperwork they got in the proffer, all three of the guys kind of said that they went to the victims to buy certain things, to buy drugs and get this and get that. And they found it in the proffer.
You're talking about the shooting in the green Lambo when they went to go buy weed and then they ended up robbing the guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So you think, or you're fighting against, but your team thinks that Pooh Shiesty and them told on each other?
Well, they think they told on the victims.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
By saying what? That we were going to buy drugs off these guys?
Yeah.
So that's enough for you, even though.
Well, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Pooh Shiesty fan. I know his daddy and shit.
I'm a huge Pooh Shiesty.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they putting things in front of me, and it's kind of like, you know, and I'm reading it, and if you was to bring me this stuff and say, Wack, these are the victims, these are the dudes, this, what do you see? I would say what I'm seeing.
Okay.
In this situation, and it's not no excuse for it, I think we got a lot of youngsters that get in trouble and just don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
In their mind, they're probably thinking, well, they already know. But even if they already know, you still can't collaborate. You know, you can't collaborate it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even if the police got you for something, and some other dude said, I can't say, yeah, I was going to buy drugs from Adam.
Okay.
Not being from the streets.
Because that's like one of the things that Thug got a lot of heat for saying to the people who were interrogating him was basically like, yo, I know that Pee Wee Roscoe would provide drugs to Lil Wayne. And, you know, one way to look at that is like, oh, well, providing drugs is illegal, so you just told on him. The other way to look at it is like, providing drugs is the least of these guys' worries. It's just like a pretty minimal thing.
But it's when you're dealing with the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's kind of like
we forget weed is illegal.
Federally. No, well, depending on where you at.
Right, but federally, it's always illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal across. It's illegal. Yeah, you think I'm playing? They on my ass about this shit.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. Like for anybody out there who's watching this and feels like, oh, Wack is kind of
no. Listen,
I was talking about the indictment because you seem very distracted, and I'm blaming it on the fact that you just found out that a bunch of people you know got locked up.
Nah, look, you see what I'm saying?
This is a person messaging you saying Pooh Shiesty and his two co-defendants really told on the two victims. Ain't no way around this part. This is all three co-defendants' proffers and pleas. They all told on victim 1 and 2.
So
I haven't seen any of this. Pooh Shiesty, that's the first time I read that.
No, listen, 11 months ago, I brought his attorney on there. Now, Loose Cannon was like, he was totally against Pooh Shiesty. and he started disrespecting the attorney, and I had to put an end to it because where it was.
Why was Loose Cannon disrespecting him? Did you think he was a tattle?
Yeah, but he started doing things to where if I couldn't keep the attorney online, it wouldn't have been able to clear Pooh up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it felt like, you know, Loose called him Sweetie and all kind of crazy shit.
Sweetie!
This is a real attorney, right?
Take me back.
So, I thought we kind of cleared Pooh up because the thing was, one of the dudes didn't take his time till 2 weeks after all of them. But whatever Pooh and them went and did when they proffered, right, forced dude into taking like 8 years or 12 years, whatever it was, right? But the attorney stipulated that they all was in agreement to what they were doing and who was going to get what time, right? And he was supposed to send some documents. He never sent them. I just kind of let it go. So, you know, I guess I thought he was home a week or two ago, but I guess he's in the halfway house. And you know how it goes, bro. And it's kind of like we're living in a different time because I remember they used to celebrate people coming home.
Mm-hmm.
Now they try to crucify you.
Why are you saying they? Like it's not you.
Well,
your buddies.
No, period. People.
They try to do this to you as if we're not doing that right now. And again, I'm not in any way convinced.
Hold on. No, we're not, because I haven't even run over the documents to even, you know, they came on the clubhouse floor. They stated their facts. And I kind of heard them, but I didn't really get off into it. If I'd have got off into it, you would know about it. It'd be on the blogs.
So are you basically admitting that you're selective politicking on this and you don't want to know anything that would make you look bad?
See what scholarships you may qualify.
I don't know, man. I don't believe it, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Pooh Shiesty, just hold it down, man. You know, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I fuck with Pooh. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got no time for that. Like, I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe none of that
Shiesty
shit.
has only been a free man for about 4 days, and the internet is already accusing him of snitching. This is
Yeah, like, I ain't going with that. Welcome home, Pooh Shiesty, my nigga. These niggas always got some shit to say, bro. Which get on my fucking nerves, bro. Like, whacking them shit, just left that shit alone. So, person that been going crazy, you know what I mean?
Was we on good terms? No. To my baby mama.
The boy Finesse2tymes, man. I fuck with Finesse2tymes. Like, I'm a fan of these dudes, and you know what I mean? And I watch him on the internet going through hell, and I say, God damn, Finesse. God damn, Finesse. God damn, Finesse. You know, he lost a lot of weight. He's stressing, you know what I'm saying? The music that, you know, anything he put out is hard as shit, so the boy ain't lose his touch at all with the music, but the boy going through some type of mental health shit with the, you know, with the drug addiction, with everything he going through. And I just feel like, you know, Finesse2tymes, yo, he from the South, Memphis. I mean, out in Houston, he moving around. I think Finesse need to take a few months off, man. It need to come on this side of the map. I think Finesse need to move out somewhere like Colorado. You know what I'm saying? He need to move out. He need to move somewhere else, bro. He need to just all the way around get away from the South. You know what I mean? He need to get away from the South for about 18 months. Even if he go on the Midwest, even if he go out the West Coast, even if he come on the East Coast. You know what I mean? He just need to just lay back for a while. He need to move, get him a nice spot somewhere, connect with a nice producer, man. And he need to go in, man. He need to hit the road, do shows. First, he need to get his mental together, man. And leave the motherfucking pills alone, man. And get back to the money, get back to the music, man. And just get his mental right, man. I think he'd be a successful artist with all this shit that he going through, man. I feel like, you know, I don't know Finesse2tymes personally, but I feel like listening to his music, watching his early on interviews, and you know what I'm saying, watching him move around. I like the guy, I like his music, you know what I'm saying? But lately, you know what I'm saying, since, you know, maybe April, you know what I mean, top of the year, since King left, like, he been on some different shit. You know, y'all beefing with him, like, he just been on some different shit, like something fucking with him, and I don't know what it is And then he's saying, yo, he off his 4 pills. So I don't know what's up with Finesse2tymes, but I hope he get it together, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really do, bro. I hope he get it together, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see Finesse go down. I don't want to see him lose. I definitely want to see Finesse2tymes win. I definitely want to see him come up, man. I think Finesse going through a lot, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Finesse2tymes definitely going through a lot. And man, he definitely gotta really just, you know, pull it back together, bro. Play a little clip. Shorty was going on.
On good terms? No. Have we been on good terms since my daughter been here? No. I made my daughter through the game. I made my daughter through pimping. This is how I made my daughter. My daughter didn't come from a successful relationship with this lady. We waiting. I was some pimping and she was some. We got fucked up on and baby ended up having hard problems and it is what it is. I went to the fans and everything went left good. When I found out Finesse was coming into this world, I did what I could. I said, I sold K2 in jail. I made $50 here, $50 there. I sung what I could. I did what I could. I couldn't do nothing. But I don't owe her daughter this. I don't owe her daughter nothing. Only reason why I know her name is from a Zelle. It's from her mama sending me a Zelle to send her money. I don't know y'all. I called for my daughter sending it. I called to speak to my daughter. I didn't call and ask to talk to you. And you get on the phone talking about, oh, now all of the same people I don't even know want to call. I'm not calling you. I want to talk to my child. I don't think y'all finna be able to go put me on child support and get some money. I'm her biological father, by law. And I'm coming to get her since you want to play. I was going to just let her stay over there and broke out law, make sure I see my child, make sure I spend time with her. I am her biological father. Because y'all think y'all finna be able to go put me on child support and get some money.
Hey.
I'm here. You looking for sympathy from my mama. Did I post your mama? Have I said long live Pooh? Have I said rest up? I ain't saying nothing about that woman. Y'all ain't got y'all nothing coming. I'm her biological father. Y'all think you finna get something out. You wanna be in tour with me. That's what it is. You don't wanna work with me. You wanna be in tour because you're broke and miserable. You think you got you a big payday. And I'm coming to get her since you wanna play. That's my blood. I am the primary. That's my blood. I'm coming to get that. Since you wanna go with me. That's mine.
Situation Finesse2tymes got going on with his kids. You know, he lost his baby mama. He's trying to get that kid back. He's saying the family trying to put him on child support, stuff like that. He's trying to get his other kids back. Like he got different CPS cases going on, right? And I'm telling him, it ain't gonna be easy. They're not gonna get them kids to Finesse2tymes. They're not. He got too much drama going on. Anytime when you got open CPS cases going on, they not gonna care that the mother of that child passed away. They're not gonna give no man, no child, and they feel like the child gonna be in harm's way or danger or stuff like that going on. Because he got open CPS cases. Sugar got open CPS cases. So she not a good look for you to have her with you. You got drama with your mama. You got drama with your brother. You got drama with your sisters. Y'all keep getting locked up for narcotics. Come on, man. Sugar situation with her kids. She's still trying to get her kids back. When the kids was over there at your house, they saying, I can't stamp it. They saying she got touched on by somebody in Finesse2tymes house. Not Finesse2tymes touched her. But somebody in the house is what they saying. Alleged. I can't stamp that. But that's word on the street. But they're not in the household no more. So that's why when that girl did Sugar for that, she had to go back around her kids and make it seem like, hey, do I take care of y'all? Who took care of y'all? All that stuff. Because they really, you know, made her feel some type of way. She really, you know, punched the nerve with that one. She saw, you know, bringing that up. But they ain't finna give Finesse2tymes kids. And, you know, CPS, they don't have a lot of space for kids right now. So if he didn't have them CPS cases, the other ones, he would have got the kid.
soon as the baby mama passed away, he would have got it. But he got so much going on, all his business on the internet. Your mama can't speak up for y'all beef. Your sister can't, y'all beef. Your brother, y'all beef. You fight new cases. She got CPS cases. It's who around Finesse can go in front of them and make them feel like the kid will be safe around Finesse. Then they saying one kid got black eyes. Sugar get hands put on her. How is Finesse2tymes gonna think he gonna get his kids? How? He can talk good as a bitch on the internet saying, yeah, y'all trying to get child support money from me. I need mine. I'm gonna get my fresh and blood. I'm gonna do this and that. It sounds good, but CPS not gonna give Finesse2tymes them kids.
Yeah, Finesse be going crazy.
Hey, Sugar, I see you on her watching while you putting the clown shit. Now back to you, Sugar. While Ricky on her sitting up here standing in front, talking about some he looking for Hustle Cartel. He been in Dallas for 4 days. You know, goddamn well, Sugar. That nigga ain't looking for me in no motherfucking Dallas, nigga. All these cap ass motherfucking this little shit.
Every time I look up here in Dallas. I've been in Dallas a week. I ain't seen this shit here. Nowhere. I'm trying to slap all these dreads, the rest of these dreads out of here. I'm trying to beat the rest of these dreads.
Oh, yeah, that ain't okay. That ain't the real Sugar. I'm gonna sprint to the real and get in this bitch. Look at they said that ain't the real page. Yeah. You know what time it is with me, boy. She know what time it is with me, boy. I ain't got to know for sure, nigga. I'm thinking about these hands. These motherfuckers work. These bitches know how to work. Box for that pay. That whole ass nigga ain't got no money in the box. The fuck I'm boxing for? $3,000? Fuck no. I'm gonna box for something, risking throwing my shoulder out of place, making $100K, nigga. Let's get in that ring. I ain't boxing for no motherfuckers 3,000. The fuck? He ain't even got that. I went to the lowest I went to was what? I told him 10,000, nigga, let's go box. He was scared of that. Cause see, what the problem is, I'm gonna hold him so bad in the gloves, then it's gonna fuck up his whole. I know why he don't want to fight. On my soul, on Jesus Christ, he don't want to fight me because in them gloves, once I hold him, it's gonna show the whole world. Damn, this nigga a big gangster, he can't fight. Now his reputation dead. I already know what it is. Any logical motherfucking nigga who motherfucking got some motherfucking money would have easily said, okay, let's put $100K on this fight. Come on, let's get in the boxing ring. But I'm gonna do you so bad. You scared of your reputation. And I'll be scared too, especially when you acting like you a big motherfucking gangster around this bitch and you ain't shit. I'll be scared too, nigga. I'm gonna hold the fuck out you, boy. For my soul, I hold the fuck out of a nigga. Yeah, hold the fuck out of a nigga. For shit show. Know what the fuck going on over this bitch. On my soul, nigga know, boy. Hey. And what it is, what it ain't. You gonna get the right video tomorrow. Wait till I get the feeling better tomorrow. You gonna get the verbal response you want publicly. Not on TikTok. You finna get a public response tomorrow. Watch this.
Yo. Hustle Cartel, Finesse still going at it.
He scared to ass Sugar. Where she at? Where she at on this motherfucker? I don't see her. I would gladly add her. She ain't on her. Send a request. On my soul, I would gladly add her on this bitch. Where she at? Add her. Sugar said add her. Where she at? I don't see her on her. Sugar, send a request. I would gladly add you on this bitch. On God, I don't see her. Yeah. She left. LOL. Goddamn right she left. I ain't on this bitch. I was glad to add. You think I'm scared to add on this motherfucker? Oh, shit. Make it more red. I am.
Finesses2tymes got a lot going on, man. These dudes different, bro. He leans all on the dude in Memphis. These niggas gonna come.
Leo said, I'm putting you down, man. I'm gonna put you down, man. Always back on that type of timing, man.
One thing about that boy, he high as a motherfucker.
Every month to redeem toward flights.
Like I said, I fucks with finesse, but these niggas be tripping.
You know what I'm saying? To people that know me, the people that don't know me. And I'm tired of hearing all that. Be humble. I'm tired of hearing all that. Don't say nothing. I'm tired of hearing all that old be calm. I'm tired of hearing all that old it's gonna get better. Nah, I'm gonna make it better. I'm tired of hearing all this. Y'all ain't telling the niggas motherfuckers to chill. Ain't no motherfuckers speaking up for me. I'm having to speak up for my motherfucking self. Ain't nobody getting on this motherfucker saying, nah, man, y'all know, man, give Finesse a chance, man. My
Yeah, I
boy
just
been out
said
of
it.
jail 3 years, man. He been gone all his life. Give my boy a chance. He feeling himself around the dog. He feeling around the dog. He don't know no way. But don't nobody understand it. You got the blog, they want to make fun of a nigga, they want to laugh, everything.
I agree with him.
Just don't know a life dead motherfucker, but I understand. Nigga got money to make. Nigga got to make it funny to be able to make money for their family. It's all good, but understand, man, that, man, you making fun of a man, man. You know what I'm saying? You making fun of a man who, this is my job, this is my livelihood, this is all I got, my nigga. I can't rob no more.
Yeah, I mean, Finesse got a point, man. You know, like I said, I like Finesse, man. I want him to, you know, tighten up, yo, and get his shit together, man. You know, he got the hustle cartel. He got a few little ops around. Sometimes, like I said, I feel like Finesse needs to just get away, you know, and just move around, book his shows, man. You know, get his security right, get his, you know, DJ right, get everything that he need right, bro, and just focus on him, man, getting his kids back and just shaking back. You know what I mean? That's what I want for Finesse2tymes. I don't believe Pooh Shiesty told it all. I fucks with Pooh Shiesty, man. Free my man, Lil Durk. The boy Trenches News trying to put Little Durk in any solid man from Chicago that's getting down. He trying to put him behind the door. Please hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. It's 6:02. I've been in here a minute now. But listen, I'm definitely coming back tonight. I'm tapping in tonight about 10 o'clock to see what's streaming through the hood, see what's in the air. But hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Raw Dope Podcast.